I'm back guys, and today I'm going to start a new project. But first, Merry Christmas. I know I've been away for like more than 2 weeks. I haven't had the time to code and to film myself, but I'm back. I was very busy with something else, something very big. I'll tell you guys later in the video. But today I'm going to start a new project. I want to build a small project that involves you guys. So what I want to do is build a website where you guys can vote on which cryptocurrency I need to buy. So every week I will buy the cryptocurrency which has the most votes from you guys, and I'll invest 10 euros. It will just be a small fun project to interact with you guys, and every video I'll just update the progress of the portfolio. I'll probably also code a page where you can just track the progress of the portfolio. And I was thinking that maybe when I'm making money with my startups or with YouTube, that I will invest that money into the portfolio as well. And I also want to give something back to you guys when we actually make some profit, whether it's making profits from the projects, startups, portfolio, or YouTube. I haven't thought this out yet, but maybe like sending your cryptocurrency wallet and I will send cryptocurrencies to your wallet as a giveaway. Of course, I will be transparent with this. I'll probably film how I will pick a random comment that gets to win the prize, and I will of course also show you guys how I actually send the money to the person. But that's for in the future. I haven't earned anything yet. I'm only losing money right now. But first, of course, I need to build this project and I haven't started yet. So let's start today. Well, I just woke up and I just picked up the camera and started filming. But I still have to brush my teeth and freshen up. So let's do that first. Let's get started. So I want to try something new. I want to try software that catches my screen, voice, and myself. So I want to try OBS, Open Broadcaster software. It's kind of like a new style. I think it's really nice to show you guys my code, a face cam of myself, and hear my explanation as well while I'm coding. So more like a live stream. But then I'll just cut the interesting parts and make a video out of it. Let me know if you guys like this new style, and if not, also let me know, please. Right now I will just use OBS. I've never used it before, so it's the first time I'm going to try it. I've seen streamers use it, so that's why I'm going to use it as well. I don't know any other kind of software that's kind of similar to this.
Yeah, it's working, guys. I just downloaded OBS and started recording. I did switch mics. This mic isn't very good, so I switched to my GBL headset, which is a little bit better, but still not great. And I also integrated a camera, so you guys can see me. I'm using my built-in webcam for my laptop, so it's not great, the quality is not great, but maybe if we have some more money in the future, I can upgrade to a better mic and a better camera. But for now, this will do. So yeah, I just downloaded OBS, start running it, didn't even watch a tutorial, just read a little bit of the documentation to quick start, and I just fired it up. Press some buttons like this, adding a video, audio output, and display capture, and it worked. So it was pretty easy. So most of the time how I start coding is I open Visual Studio Code and I start a new project. I kind of cheated. I already started a project like a few weeks ago. I just worked a little bit on it. So yeah, the project's called Crypto Coin Voting. And let me start a NPM roundup. Missing script dev. What's going on? Let me see. Oh, I'm not in a folder, so I can't run a local host right now. So I'm really rusty. I haven't been coding for a while. So I first need to go into the folder and then I can run the local host. So I'm just gonna start the local host. So I did make a beginning of the website. I just made a header, footer, DevToad subscribers portfolio. So that's our portfolio. Vote for your favorite coin. Vote. And then you can press vote. And when you already voted, the text already voted will pop up and you can't vote anymore. This was just a temporary image that was already imported by Vercel. And I haven't imported like images of coins yet, so for example Bitcoin or anything. For the people that don't know, I use Next.js as my framework and I launched my project on Vercel, which is really easy, really quick to do. Right now it's just on localhost. I haven't launched it live yet because it's not finished. Normally I have a Trello where I keep up what I want to do. I can't even remember what I did before, but I haven't made anything yet, not even an agenda. So it's best to probably make a new board. Let's make a to-do list, busy, and a done list. Delete. So the reason why I use delete list is because I'm using the free version of Trello, where you can't delete items that you made. So that's why I make a delete card, so I can drag cards to the delete column. Maybe let's start with having 5 options to vote to. And after that I also need to do implement a database to track votings. Yeah, so also of course I open ChatGPT, start a new chat. I use ChatGPT 4.0. I use the paid version. Why? Because it's quicker and it uses a newer model, and I don't mind paying like 20-25 bucks each month. I think it's definitely worth it. A little bit background story. So I started with Next.js project. Normally I don't use TypeScript. I haven't learned TypeScript yet, but I want to try to learn TypeScript. A lot of people recommended it for me to learn, so I want to do this project in TypeScript. I'm used to just programming in regular JavaScript. So this is quite a learning experience for me. For the people that don't know, I'm a self-taught developer. So maybe how I code is unconventional or how my structure is unconventional. So yeah, don't hate too much on me. I just have my own style and I just do what I think works for me. Let's start with the 5 options. When you vote, a cookie gets created and it gets stored internally that you have voted. So that's how it works. Now I delete it and I can vote again. Of course, it's not really safe to do because everyone can just delete the cookie and vote again. But this is the solution right now, to have a low threshold for people to vote. Of course, if I use authentication, everyone can just vote once and I can really enforce that. But right now, I just want people to come to the website and vote. So I want to make it as easy as possible and have like barely no friction for the user to vote. Alright, let's start with having some images on the website. Let's just start with some well-known cryptocurrencies. Let's not make it too complicated at first. Let's call it Bitcoin logo. The really nice thing about Canva is that you can just use a lot of their already existing elements or like images. And the best thing about Canva is that you can delete the background. That just saves so much time. Like have a transparent background. Let's do another coin. Which one? I think a lot of you guys like Ripple. It used to be blue, right? Or is it now red? Oh, it's now black. I thought it used to be blue. XRP logo. I think it changed. Yeah, it used to be blue, but it changed. So yeah, now I have Ripple, XRP, logo. Wait, you know what? Let's start with just 3 coins. And there you have it, the 3 logos with transparent background. Now I just need to change the location of the image. So for this one, it's already in public folder, so I don't need to write that. So I need to write crypto logo slash bitcoin logo.png, and now it should work. Yes, it's working. Maybe I should divide my screen in 2 bits so you guys can actually see the changes. So for this I need to change as well. So crypto logos dash slash, how was it, Ethereum logo.png. Press save. So now you have Bitcoin and Ethereum. But we also have a third one. So let's add a third ID. So normally I don't really like to type everything myself, but I like to copy paste a lot. But I noticed that I copy paste way too much, especially since ChatGPT exists. I think a lot of developers have this issue right now, and a lot of people do it. Luckily, when I started to learn how to code myself, ChatGPT didn't exist yet, so I learned the old school way, you could say, before I started just copy pasting what ChatGPT poops out, I guess. It's already 12 p.m. right now. I'm quite hungry right now. I don't have anything at home, so I'll have to do some groceries.
eat some lunch, and then we will get back at it. For filming outside, I use the DJI Pocket 3. It's really small, really nice, really handy to film with, and yeah, it doesn't expose me that much to the other people when walking around and filming myself. The weather is really bad. It's raining pretty hard, but I need to get out of the house. I need to do some groceries because I don't have anything at home. Back at home, got my bag of groceries. Let's start making some lunch. It will be an easy lunch, just some bread. So for lunch, I have bread with some, I don't know how you call this. It's a chicken curry, egg salad, American filet. Let's have some lunch. It's already almost 1 p.m. Some easy quick lunch, and then get back to work. Just finished with lunch, so let's get back to work again. Yeah, the UI is terrible right now. I just want to change it up a little bit, make it a little bit more pleasant to watch at, to look at. So right now it looks like this, but I want to center the votes. I have to add this, flex row, justify, center. And now it's centered. Let's also center this part. I can just use text center here. And now it's centered. Looks a lot better. Yeah, so I want to add a better button. I don't like this button. So CSS style button. I use this one, get CSS scan, to get some buttons for free, some customized button for free. Just saves me a lot of time customizing a button. Let's use this one from Coinbase. It's also from Coinbase, kinda fitting for the project. So you just press, you copy the code, styles, global CSS, and paste the code. So what I need is just this part. Button 26, let's call it something else. Button Coinbase, let's call it button Coinbase. Let me show you guys how it looks. So right now it looks like this, but I don't want this. I want it button Coinbase. Now it's a button from Coinbase. It's as easy as that. Because I changed the name of button Coinbase, I need to change this as well. Otherwise the hover and the other effects don't work. Right now the hover works. Right now I don't really like the spacing, so I really want to add some spacing. Right now the buttons are almost overlapping. So let's add a padding Y of 2. Now it's spaced out a little bit better. I want to make the button smaller as well, because the height is a little bit too high for me. Not margin top, but margin Y, so it will be stay equal. I think this looks fine. Button Coinbase disabled. Let's just call it disabled. And change the color to red. Let's just use the same margins as what we used to use. And it looks pretty good. I actually wanted to finish the MVP for you guys for this video, but I actually just don't have the time to finish it right now. Yeah, it's almost Christmas. It's actually, today's the 24th, so tomorrow's Christmas. So yeah, I just don't have the time. Just like you guys, you're probably busy as well. Oh, and let me tell you guys the big news, why I haven't had the time to code and film. Well, I bought a house. I can't show you guys yet how the house looks. We're still busy with painting and working on the house. So it's not finished yet, and I don't live there yet. That's why I've been absent the past 2 weeks, and I'm just very busy with other things.